Hey, yo, what's going on? It's the fly dude V.V.S. checking in with my homegirl TampaMystic on Industry Most Wanted. Righteous.
Phone will push star. I keep a bad bitch in my car. I'm playing your bitch like a guitar. She in love with a nigga with no her. No, I don't need her, want her. Won't spend a penny on her. I'm just gonna break her heart. She need an organ donor. I'm in the building gonna make an announcement.
What's going on, man? It's your girl TampaMystic, and we live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. We got Tennessee in the building.
For sure.
Shout out to V.V.S. What's going on with you, fam?
You know, just doing it the righteous way. What's up with you?
It's all righteous. You dig?
This is big
Give
righteous.
me some love. Boom. Big righteous.
Big righteous.
Man, it's a pleasure to see you. It's been a little minute, right?
Yeah.
I know you out there working. You brought some guests with you today.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
You know, V.V.S. CEO, fly dude, Haywood County. You know, I'm just doing me. Righteous sounds. You know, I'm just out here living, Tampa. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, big facts. So,
Living and flourishing.
are you originally from Jackson?
No, I'm from Haywood County, Brownsville. But,
Okay.
you know, I've been in Jackson for a minute, though, so I rep Jackson the same way.
I got you. So you said Haywood is where you're originally from. Where on the map is that from Jackson?
It's about 25 minutes from Jackson.
Oh, so it's right there.
So it's in between Jackson and Memphis.
I got you. It's
Yeah.
right there. Okay,
Right,
that's what's
yeah,
up, man.
Up the street.
It's right up the street.
To y'all, you know, to us, it's another town. To y'all, it's just around the corner.
Listen,
It take 30
Atlanta's
minutes to
like an
get
hour and a
everywhere.
half big.
Yeah. It take 30 minutes to get everywhere if the traffic going on here.
No, it takes an hour with the traffic here.
Yeah, I hate it.
Me too. That's why I stay ducked off. But you know, take us back, man. Like, you know, people need to know a little bit of your journey before music was your, you know, progress, what you're doing right now as a youngin'. What were you into?
Well, you know, from the jump, you know, as a youngin', you in the sports, doing your regular thing. But I got into music fast, but I wanted to manage fast. But my artists, my team I was with then, you know, they didn't want to take the music that serious. So that's really what started me to rapping. You know what I'm saying? But now, Righteous Sounds, I own my own recording studio, management company, clothing line. You know, we doing everything, entrepreneur. We on punch clocks.
There you go. I know that's right. We ain't clogging in for nobody but ourselves and God.
Thanks.
So you were doing management first?
Yeah, that's what I was dabbling in.
Okay.
This high school, like.
Absolutely.
I really didn't start rapping till after high school.
Gotcha. I thought you was. I'm waiting on my photographer. I thought I seen you looking over there. I'm like, cause he be walking in sometimes.
You know, I gotta look at the people. What's up? You feel me?
Nah, for real. That's facts, man. What made you get into managing artists first?
I couldn't rap. Keep it funky with
I'll
you.
say I'm glad you kept it G.
Yeah, I couldn't rap. I was trash, but I had a homeboy named Shawty Ray. He was the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like, we was in junior high. He could rap then.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to see him make it. And he really the reason I started rapping. He made some beats. He was like, you need to rap too.
Yeah.
I was trash. I'm keeping it real. I had to write. I wrote every day. That's how I got better.
Listen, I'm so glad that you kept it real because honestly, a lot of artists when they start, I don't want to say trash. They just weren't that good. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like anything else. You got to consistently do it to get better and perfect your craft.
Right.
You're not expected to come in this business and know how to do everything perfectly out the gate. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I went to school for it too.
Yeah.
So I can learn the business, so I can teach the artists how to make money, how
Yeah.
to register, how to copyright, how to own. So artists that's in Atlanta can't steal their songs.
Facts, absolutely. That's one of the, I mean, before an artist even jumps out there and starts putting music out, they need to have their business together first.
Right, sure, right.
You know, so that's good that you understand all that. That way the artists that you're working with now, you can make sure they got everything together.
For sure.
So how old were you when you started managing artists?
16, 17, for sure.
Wow, you was young.
Yeah, that's what I always been the business man. He was winning, think about it, he was winning all the talent shows.
Yeah.
Everything at school, everything in the community. So, and this my homeboy, my partner since we
Yeah.
were 6.
Yeah.
So I'm here for you, bro. What you need for me to do? You know what I'm saying? It's just he didn't. Once we got 18, that really wasn't his passion. You know.
Understood.
So, right.
So what did you learn from the first go around of management, fast forwarding to now, about managing an artist? Like, you know, what were some of the things you learned?
Well, now you have to know I know how to deal with ego, you know, people lifestyles, things that come with them, things they have to do. You have to just learn each person is different.
Yeah.
First, so you can be able to work with them, accommodate them. That's the main thing for me, because this artist may be introvert. This artist is live. This artist don't talk that much.
Absolutely.
This artist ready to go. So just figuring out how to work around that. The music part and the business part is easy, but just how to manage them.
That's facts, man. But that's what you want, though. You want a variety.
Right.
You know, you don't want all your artists to be the same. You need a little bit of a challenge.
Right now, I'm having one.
We're going to still stay on the management topic for just a minute, because a lot of artists ask for management, right? Mm-hmm. I used to manage a couple artists, and I manage a producer, but I just didn't have the time to do it and manage myself and my business and everything. Right. At what level do you think an artist should start seeking management?
That's a great question. I just answered that on a so if you haven't covered just the basics and built a small following in your area, you don't need a manager.
Yeah.
So you're not generating any funds.
Yeah.
Not generating any calls. People aren't trying to book you. So you really don't need a manager, because you haven't built anything to manage.
Yes.
So when you have something that's manageable and someone can see it, then that's when it's time to start looking.
Absolutely, because a manager don't get paid unless the artist gets paid. Dang. You ain't trying to work for free forever, slick, because it takes a lot to manage an artist or producers or anybody for that matter.
Commission hard to get. Hard to come back.
Absolutely. So any artists that are out there, that are looking for management, whether it be in your area or other areas, what would you tell them to look for, or should they have a manager come seek them out?
Well, it depends on what type of manager you need. Some people only need booking managers. Some people need role managers. It really just depends on your situation, and talk to people that's already experienced in it. Yeah. So they can lead you to who you may need or what you may need.
Right. They can be a liaison slick, between the media and the PRs and
use people as
bookings.
A resource.
Right.
As a resource. Like I call you, Tampa, what you think about this?
Yeah.
What's that? Resources.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about, building those relationships.
Thanks.
So about what age did you really start doing music on a serious note?
22.
Okay.
That's my first project. I was 22. So my first own project, I was 22. So I was managing 16, 17, 18, around 19. They started to fiddle off.
Yeah.
And then I tried to, again, I wasn't good.
Keeping it G.
Right, but I wrote every day literally. People was writing then.
Yeah.
I wrote every day literally, and that's how, my first song I ever put out did well. I got booked off of my very first song ever. It was $100, but I got booked off my very first song.
That's a blessing right there. Yeah. Because a lot of artists don't get paid for shows until they're well into their career, because if the demand's not there and they can't pack a venue out, people aren't paying them.
Right, and that's a good thing about our area. So, again, Atlanta, to us, is real big.
Yeah.
But where we from, it's all towns, like one high school town.
Yeah.
So in your town, you can pack out 300-400 people.
Right. Absolutely. That's a blessing right there. I guess it's kind of a blessing and a curse no matter where you go. There's benefits, and then there's, obstacles that you got to overcome no matter what city that you're in. Because Atlanta, on the flip side, there's a lot out here, but there's a million artists. Right. So it's like now you got a million other artists, not that you're in competition with them, but there's a million other artists out here that want to get to the same spot that you want to get to.
But I tell you, one of the cons of it is, with us being so close to Memphis, our area will break every Memphis artist that get jumping.
Oh, I got you.
Over the ones in the area. So people really don't even consider Memphis West Tennessee, but it is.
Yeah.
But they'll break everything from Memphis. I don't care if you have a song that's barely taken off. Yeah. They'll run you through every county, pay you good. And like, for instance, Cash Monet, she got a big song in the area you it.
Oh.
Right, so it's, all right, the promoters, they might want to pay this, but the same artist in Memphis with the same kind of song, she got 70,000 views. They'll pay them 2,000-3,000.
Wow.
Want to give us 300-400. You see what I'm saying?
Man.
So that's kind of the cons in our area.
Yeah. Understood. What is it about managing artists that you enjoy the most?
To see their growth, I like, because I'm a developmental manager. Yeah. So to see you be able to lead from me and bring your own artists. Yeah. Teach them, develop, whether you want to be a label or a manager. I just like to see the maturation of an artist. Yeah. I like to see you on stage doing what we discussed as far as performances, people rocking with you. That's a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that other than somebody singing your own song word for word, but seeing your artist fly, that can't beat that.
So what was it about this beautiful young lady, Cash Monet, that made you say, I want to work with her?
Yeah, she was on my back by 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Good for her.
Yeah, she was on my back by 2 years. But she's self-sufficient.
Yeah.
You don't have to push her.
Right.
She just needs a little bit of knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, just to help her connect the dots, because she do it herself too. She do a great job at that. But she really works. When she put a record out, she gonna put the record, she gonna put money behind it, invest in herself. So why not get behind something that's actually doing it?
100%. That's a blessing right there, because it's rare that you find artists that already have motion. They're already understanding they got to invest in the business. And like you said, maybe just help out connecting some dots, you know, which that's a manager's job slick anyway. Right. You know what I'm saying?
She be on my back, though.
Is it tough to balance being an artist manager and being an artist yourself?
Well, I'm just actually starting to get back into being an artist. Yeah. So I took I ain't really doing the artist work for about 3 years.
Yeah.
So now I have a song out that's doing well. And I really believe, to me, in my area, it's going to work well. Yeah. Because if you call to book me, I'm trying to negotiate to get one of my other artists on the same show.
Absolutely. That's what you're supposed to do, for sure.
Yeah. Trying to book her, okay, well, let me get, even if I'm not on the show. So I think in my area, it's great. Yeah. Now, if I take off faster, I don't, I have to just move into motion with that. I don't really know how that'll be if you get big, kind of like a money bag or something like that. I don't really know how that would be yet. Yeah. But then I would be able to hire people or have assistants, myself like this.
So let me ask you a very transparent question, and I want you to answer it transparent, not just because she's sitting here, right?
Right.
She's a dope artist. She blows up big. Are you willing to take the back seat to really push her?
Facts. I do that now.
Okay.
You see what I'm
saying? Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm here to get the bag. Right. I'm here to get the bag, get them the bag. I ain't really worried about the spotlight.
Yeah, understood. No, I feel you. I feel you 100% on that.
I've been shining for a long time.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about that. Who gonna be able to pull all us through?
Right.
That's what I'm on. If she make it first, okay.
Boom.
Now let's pull Long John. Let's pull Mob Kilos. Let's pull Babo. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we're going to come get you. We're going to steal you from Bigger.
Bigger might want to come too now.
Yeah, Bigger. Too much.
He
Bigger
about to.
The whole check. Like, hold on, Bigger's our first check. Bigger, give us a little moment to get another one.
Congrats. We just got another plaque too. Lucci and him got the gold, you know what I'm saying, from Wish Me Well too. And that's just a prime example. Just real quick side note. Wish Me Well too has been out for a minute. And one of the songs on there is just now going gold. It takes a long time. Yeah. In this day for these the songs to stream enough to hit gold, let alone platinum or diamond.
And him being incarcerated hurts him, because people, if they can't see you right now, or you're not moving around, it slows your streams down.
It definitely does.
Free Lucci, and shout out him for not testifying.
Snitching, yeah.
Right. Shout out
my bro is solid as they come.
I respect that. I want to work with Lucci. Lucci been hard since
he coming home soon. He coming home soon. So let's talk about, you as an artist, because you said you're just now getting back into it after taking a break. You had other stuff going on that you was focused on. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes life happens or other things happen, and we have to.
I got married.
You got married, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Wifey.
He said he had to show that ring.
Wifey.
But that's okay. So now that you're coming back into it, are you taking a different approach?
Yeah, I'm trying to do a different sound. So this is what me and my producer was talking about.
Okay.
That our area doesn't have a specific sound.
Right.
So people say, Jay, they think you sound like Memphis.
Yeah.
Because it's so 45 minutes. So we're trying to develop our own sound. So that's my goal now, to develop a sound for our area. If it comes through me, her, any of my artists or other artists in the area, I help everybody too. I don't just help my artists.
Yeah.
If somebody is actually working, I'm here to help. I'm here to be a resource. But I'm trying to develop a sound for our area that people can distinguish and know this sound is from there.
Right.
Just Memphis or Nashville.
Right, absolutely, because Memphis is kind of like the big dog, but you don't want to necessarily have to sound like them. You want to stand on your own. Just like me working with Bigger, I don't necessarily run out and tell people that because I don't want people to think I'm trying to get shine off of what he got going on. I got my own thing going on.
Hey.
And it's the same thing with your sound. You know, Jackson's got its own entity. You don't want people to just necessarily think, oh, you sound like Memphis. Right. You know, Memphis has a fire sound now. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, they got the top sound in the game right now.
I agree on that wholeheartedly. Atlanta boy, y'all better step it up.
Yeah.
Memphis is slick.
Come on now.
Running it up.
Yeah, for sure. We can't miss. Every artist that come out of Memphis right now is doing what they supposed to do.
So what are you doing to change the narrative as far as your city as a whole, like you said, to develop your own sound?
Well, so actually trying to work hand in hand with my producer.
Yeah.
Instead of getting beats sent to me, no, let's sit in here
and cook up together.
Right, let's cook up. Okay, what's the sound? Okay, let's not be like that. Okay, what type of drums are they using? Okay, let's not be like Detroit. Let's work on our own drums. Let's EQ this drum like this. Okay, what flow we working on? Let's try to work on the flow. So I'm just trying to, again, as much time as it takes, because I'm already rusty myself. I haven't really even done raps in 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So I'm in there working and developing just like he is.
Yeah.
So that's what we on right now. All of my artists, I want to see and hear something different. I don't want you to sound like them or them. Even content, what are you rapping about?
Right.
So all of this stuff is what we working on right now. Out of Righteous.
What's your producer's name again?
Aston Ray.
Okay. Is that his Instagram? That way people can make sure they follow him? Okay.
ASTENREY. The GOAT.
Dope. How did you guys link up?
He used to do graphics for me.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he's like
he
well-rounded.
Shoot videos, graphics, visualizers. He's the GOAT. For real.
You need a guy like that on your team for sure.
I keep him paid.
Keep him booked and busy.
Man, listen, every day, if somebody come in the studio, hey, you need some beats? Because I have a producer room in my studio as well. Ask Ray in there, or play some beats on the screen. I got to keep him happy.
Yeah.
He keep me straight. I got to keep him straight.
Nah, facts. Absolutely. When you got somebody solid on your team, you want to take care of them because you don't want to lose that person.
Facts.
They're very valuable. They are an asset and not a liability, right?
That's why I make sure to check clear with you every time.
It's my homie right here.
Make sure to check clear every time I hit Tampa.
You've always one thing I can say is you as solid as they come. It's always been good business.
Try.
You know, no, you don't try, you do.
I appreciate
Pat yourself on the back real quick. Boom, there you go.
I'm in fourth, by the way. I got them birds on my back right there. I bought you some gear too.
You did. We're gonna take a look at that in just a minute. So coming back into kicking off doing music yourself again. What are some of the things you're focused on?
Right now, getting this single push start going, getting in rotation, get the DJs playing it, internet radio, FM. It's a little more difficult. They they say they don't charge, but it's a
no, they do, and they charge handsomely.
Right.
Slick is into like the thousands and thousands for a regional FM campaign. If they'll even, I know that because now I'm in FM radio. If they'll even allow you to do that, a lot of times they won't let independent artists pay for a radio campaign. Because they don't want people tuning out. If that makes sense, if they're not an artist that's not buzzing in that area.
So I'm gonna drop some game that what we're about to do. So we just buying ads.
Yeah.
Not for the whole song to play, just a commercial slot. 60 seconds.
There you go.
30-second commercial slot. Yo, it's Cash Monet, my new album dropping, boom, her song playing 30 seconds. So now that is way less money when you're buying commercial spots.
That's a gem right there.
Drop the bomb in here.
Booming.
Industry.
That's the industry's most wanted right there.
Right. So that's what that's the move now.
Do you already have a commercial fully produced?
I do that. I do that with my studio.
Send it to me. I'll add it in my morning show, and I ain't gonna charge you nothing. Just shoot it on over.
Man, I love you.
Of course, air hugs. Yeah, for sure. Send it over. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I want the clean music because I do a segment every morning where I play, a couple independent artists. So definitely make sure I get the clean versions as well.
Everything mix master clean good too. So
boom. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Anything that besides developing a different sound, is there anything else you're going to do differently this time around as an artist?
Well, this time we're going to partner more. So like instead of doing tours where we paying for the whole tour ourselves, if it's an artist in that city or that region, let's do 2-3 shows with them.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to this region, do 2-3 shows over here with them.
Yeah.
And split the money. So that way You know, of course, the money is the goal, but we trying to become big artists.
Yeah.
We're trying to have a bigger brand. So partnerships is what make your brand bigger and make your money bigger as well. So,
No, for real.
yeah.
Absolutely. That's what it's about. You know, rather than necessarily wanting to sign to a big label, you might want to partner
Right.
with one. You know what I'm saying? That way you still have some leverage with your music.
I think I only have one artist they really want to sign. My other three, they want to, you know, have their own brand.
Of
their own
course.
company. I really just have one. That's my R&B artist. He wants to sign.
Well, so why don't you start an independent label and sign them?
We were just talking about that in the car.
I mean,
Yeah, no, I don't want to be a label.
no,
It's
I respect it.
because you if you
It's a
have
lot.
a label, you have to become shiesty and cutthroat. just straight up and down.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not
you're
my
right.
Personality.
Yeah, I
I
understand.
don't want to keep you in the red off you only making 8% and I'm
Yeah.
making 92 and I made 2-3 million, but you ain't paid me back because you paying me back out of your 8%.
Right.
I don't want to do that.
I understand. I wouldn't want to be put in that position either. I'm so neutral when it comes to stuff. You know, like I stand my ground, but I also like to stay neutral. Being that cutthroat person is just, it's not in your character or mine. So I get it. Understood.
Now I may try to come up with something where it's a partnership
Yeah,
label.
for sure.
I need to see if there's, you know, not a distribution, but a label where let's split it all 50-50.
Yeah. I
Put
mean,
up 50 up, right. But then you would have to have somebody you know that's already bringing in income. You
Yeah.
can't really practice on somebody with that.
absolutely. And you got to find someone you can part with that you trust because, you know, people on the other side be shysty. You know what I'm
And
saying?
have them contracts got to be right. And where you can read it. You know, them contracts now, you don't even know what it's in foreign language.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. You have to have an entertainment attorney read through that.
And they still will get you,
Yeah.
depending on who giving them the check.
Nah, for real. It's that's why if you can stay independent
Right.
or start your own label. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't really care to, but that's what I tell a lot of people who are pressed on signing. Sign yourself.
Yeah, now if it's just me, for sure. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm right now, I'm just running my LLC. So
Yeah.
the check gonna come whether I'm
Facts.
me or a label. Either way, it's coming every quarter. Sometimes every month, depending on how much the hit on there. So.
Run him his coin, please.
Facts, all of it, so I can keep paying Tampa.
No. So silly. So I know Memphis is close to you. In like an hour radius, you know, of you, what other big cities is there?
Nashville like hour 45.
Okay.
But
That's really about it.
it's big, yeah.
Yeah.
St. Louis like 4 hours. I mean, Mississippi's, you know, the state of Mississippi is
But no big cities.
Yeah.
So do you
Everything
find you
probably 2 to 4 hours.
got you. So do you find yourself doing a lot of stuff in Memphis and Nashville since they're fairly in your backyard?
Not necessarily Nashville. You know, Nashville is big country music.
Yeah.
It's not real big in hip hop. You know, you got Starlito. You got a couple art, 100K Tuck doing their thing, but it's still trying to grasp its sound or
Yeah.
what it wants to do. And you have to go to Memphis.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just no way around it. But the small towns is where the money is for us.
Yeah.
We sell merchandise. The venues aren't as expensive when you book yourself. You know,
Yeah.
you make the money like that. And then them the people that support you more anyway. Major city people they generally like bigger artists.
Absolutely.
And there's so many artists in Memphis trying to do the same thing we doing. So we find with the areas.
Absolutely. I agree. That's why I was saying about Atlanta. It's become so saturated. So many artists have moved here that it's like every day there's at least 500 new artists moving to the city, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's a bittersweet. It's cool for someone like me, but it's hard for other artists when it becomes oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? It's
You have the perfect lane
yeah.
for
Absolutely. And fortunately, I've been doing it longer than most of the people, even the people that are here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I already had that leverage. And, of course, I got OG on my side. Shout out to Knowledge, too. This my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
One of
some
them.
good pictures in here.
Yeah, he's one of the most talented dudes. He's a producer. He does video. He does photos. He does it all, too. You know what I'm
I
saying?
need
So
to link him and Aston together. They
most
make a
definitely.
track.
Absolutely. You got to have an asset on your team. You know, somebody that's going to bring something and really help you out. So
I see you, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
He actually leaves from here and does another podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like he be working. Yeah, he be working.
You gotta keep that portfolio strong.
In fact, you got to link up with DJ G-Box. He has On the Block with Box. He has a dope platform as well, interview platform, so you can make sure you get his information as well.
To do all media right now.
Yeah, he has a great platform. So what are some of the things that we can expect, coming from V.V.S, throughout the rest of 2023?
Well, we're about to drop the Push Start video.
Okay.
We just have another scene to shoot. Push Start video. I'm going to put out a project called A Collection.
Okay.
It's about 7 new songs, but 12, 13 of my biggest records that I've had.
Nice.
Before I put out a full-length project.
Yeah.
So The Collection, remind you who I am. All right, and then This Is Me right now, my new sound.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's dope because you let them know, hey.
I really need to be in somebody's company.
Yeah, for real, because you have
not as an artist, but people need to hire me for a department.
You have innovative ideas, and companies certainly need that.
That stopped me from getting a lot of deals. Because when I sit in the office,
people feel threatened,
and I'm talking. I know the percentage.
They're like, he knows too much. Yeah, push him out of here.
We missed like 4 deals off of that.
I mean, but that's okay. God intervened for a reason. You weren't.
Right.
Hey, you probably too big for that situation anyway.
I still don't punch no clocks.
Yeah, I know that's right. We ain't punching no clocks.
My wife good, my kids good. We doing okay.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Is there a lot of motion in your city right now for independent artists?
Through Righteous, not even the sound, but
just as a whole for Jackson.
It's not a. So we have about 12 to 15 DJs in the city, or right around a 30-mile radius. So it's we have a lot of DJs. Or artists can get a lot of motion, but most people don't know how to network with the DJs, talk to the DJs,
of course,
submit music that sound good, submit music with the right title.
Yeah.
On the email,
Yeah.
So I try to I do DJ conferences at my studio where, again, I'm bringing in 15, 20 artists.
Yeah.
These are DJs, these are artists. Play your music. Who are you? Introduce yourself.
That's so dope.
Yeah, I want the area to win.
You're the dot connector.
I try. Once I put you in the car, what you do in there is on you. But
no, for real.
I'm trying to get you in the car at least. So
yeah.
But we definitely could have motion.
Yeah.
It's just so many individual entities that don't want to partner. Partnership. But again, we've been like that forever. Area don't know how to partner. So I'm trying to teach people how to partner.
Do you think it's because they want to take the credit for being
I want to be first.
Yeah, I want to be first.
Facts.
God, y'all got to stop doing that. There's enough out here for everybody. And if you're not first, it's okay. Then you could be second or third. It's okay.
As long as the check there.
Hey, as long as the check there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
with my name on it, I'm good. I don't care who makes it.
What's your LLC?
Righteous Sound LLC.
As long as it got that name on there. Facts. Boom.
Everything righteous.
As long as the check clears.
Big righteous.
We take Zelle, Cash App, PayPal.
Right
He said Chime, cash.
Right. Credit, debit, we gonna get it.
Swipe it.
You crazy. Yeah, we gonna get that paper now.
No, sure. Absolutely. And that's what I respect about you, because as long as I've known you, which has been for years, you've been about your business. Even when I came to Nashville, you even gave me a quick little tour.
I tried to take
You know what I'm saying?
Because now when I call, I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Then you're going to show me some extra love.
No, that was solid. That was solid because how many times do you pull up in the city and you be like, I'm here, and be like, oh, I'm busy. You came out and showed me around a little bit, and I was just, I won't forget that.
Right. But I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. My professor taught me that.
Yeah.
Dr. Tubbs, never run your resources off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because just one resource to give you 2-3 other resources.
Absolutely. There's certain bridges you do not want to burn, because you got to cross the mugs a few times.
Right. I can't help these times, these rims. I got to get across it.
Absolutely. So when can we anticipate the next project?
The collection.
The collection.
Will probably be May or June.
Okay.
May or June. It's done recorded. We done. We're recording it together. So we done about 7 songs. We just have to do the mixing, cleaning up if we need to add anything, take away. But probably May or June. But right now, and it also depends on how Push Start does. So if Push Starts move a little faster, I may move the project back because I need to focus on the song. So it's different variables, and if what my artists do. So Cash Monet got a new single finna drop soon. Baby Boy has all of them have new singles about to drop. So they already had songs before they came to Righteous, but I want to be able to help them work a new record. So,
absolutely.
And but Cash Monet got a big song already called "You It," so we stand on that. But she has a new record she just finished with a guy named Trey Da Vinci out of Memphis. So,
that's dope. Y'all, the whole team working.
Got to.
Whole team is working.
I'm in the text group. What y'all doing? Do this right now. You know what I'm
right.
Right. You got to, because I may think about it or not. You know, she got to keep family, you know, so, hey, don't forget to go crazy on Instagram today. Get on your Snap. That's, you know. So.
That's right. Everybody needs accountability. Yeah. You know, because we all, we human. We all have days where we don't want to do nothing, but it's someone else got to come along and push us and say, no, you got to get out and go do it.
And then I have so many. Like, I'm about to start a lounge.
Okay.
Called A21. With this actually my wife, baby, but so last name Arnold, we got married in 21. So we started a lounge called A21. Then we have the clothing line. We have gourmet apples and strawberries.
Dope. So
then my studio is a full-fledged studio and production room. So I do commercials for the radio station. So it's a lot of things that's on my mind. So if I let things fall through the cracks, I'm gonna forget to be right. So I just, you know, that keeps me busy. My mind is always working. So.
It's hard to stay focused sometimes because there is so much going on. There's a lot of distractions out here. Your studio is in Jackson?
444 East Main Street.
Okay. And the lounge is gonna be in Jackson as well? Mm-hmm. That's dope.
Yeah, you need when you're in the city. I mean, but then that's hard. Jackson, nobody really.
No, absolutely. You know, Bigger called me this morning and he said that because he's about to get back on his street and greet tour, right? And he wants to set up where once he's kind of done with that he and I are going to go on the road together to do Traveling from the Basement, Industries Most Wanted. So maybe we need
the space for it.
I'll say I'll definitely tap in with you for that. That'll be dope because I've never been there before. I've never been to your city.
Right, see?
You know?
It's a C market.
It's overdue.
It's a C market.
That's okay. That's what that's the areas that I need. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's big platforms. Famous Animal TV out there. He's in Memphis, right?
Yeah, we all did Famous Animal.
Yeah, he got a beautiful platform.
She just did Famous Animal a few months ago.
That's dope, man. I think I seen it. Mm-hmm. I think I did see that one on her. You got to post it on your page, right? Yeah, that's fire. He got a great platform.
Yeah, I went and did Famous Animal when he was in the projects.
I love to see the come up.
I brought him to Jackson. Took him to the radio station. You know, again, I saw something. I knew it was gonna be big.
Plugs and connects.
Right.
That's dope, man.
I ain't no hater, Temple. I want to.
No, I know, because every time I think that you've come around, you've brought other people with you. You know what I'm saying? And that speaks a lot about your character, not only as an artist but as a man.
Right.
You know, because men have egos. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to like not be so prideful and be willing to open up and help other people. And you've always been that person.
Sure, I appreciate that.
But that's why God continues to bless you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He let me make it out here.
He going to keep running that check.
For sure. With my name on it.
With the LLC on it.
Right. I got the debit card. I try to keep that one put up. I can't spend no business money.
Straight like that.
I need all that to stay in there.
So we gonna get up out of here in a minute so we can bring Cash Monet up next. You know, your artist that you're working with.
Right.
Anything else you want to let them know about before we give out your socials?
Just stay in tune with me and the team. With me and the team.
Yeah.
You know, so once the artists fly, I'll bring in 4 more artists.
Yeah.
So I'll try to bring 4 artists at a time. 12 months, boom, fly. You know everything you need to know. So just tap in. And so once you righteous forever.
Yeah.
So even when they not on agreement, they righteous. So we working, right?
That's dope, man. Yeah. About your business.
Push Start video dropping song.
Okay.
Produced by Aston Ray.
There you go. Yeah. You've been working with him a lot exclusively?
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's my main producer. I work with other producers, but
y'all got the chemistry.
Yes. He know what I want.
Yeah.
He know when to make me switch up. That's what I like about him. So if I've been doing this too much, he'll say, nah, bro, we done too much of that.
That's a great producer. I'm a big advocate of that. You got to work with a producer who's going to bring other sounds out in you. That's going to present you with a beat that you normally wouldn't have rapped on, but he's like, nah, bro, you got to go ahead and jump on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah, just to shout him out, I know before we get out of here, he's also doing projects with artists, like 3-4 song projects.
Yeah.
And it's something different than what they normally do. That's how he's working his brand. He has so many beats, so they just doing the business. He ain't charging them for the beats. We just doing the paperwork business. Let's put the record out.
Are you guys familiar with Slick Mouth Click out of Memphis? Those are Project Pat's sons. Okay. I've been working with them. Them boys are hard. I want to make sure you guys connect, you know what I'm saying? Because most of their production has been coming from Hit Kid, but I'm pretty sure they're open to working with other producers, and they're still on the rise. You know, of course, Juicy J is their uncle. He's been pushing them real heavy. So definitely want to make sure you make their acquaintance as well.
Pat used to eat cheeseburgers on my couch. Pat a good dude.
He is a good dude.
I made Pat a lot of money through Jackson. I made him about $10,000 through Jackson, West Tennessee.
He's one of the most humble guys out there, for sure. Tell everybody where they can keep up with you on your socials.
Everything V.V.S. Righteous. V.V.S. Righteous. V.V.S. Righteous. That's it. Everything. everything you want to find me on, except for TikTok, is Righteous Sound.
They might be doing away with damn TikTok.
Yeah.
I could care less. I don't use it like that
and they
anyway.
Taking money away from us on Facebook, Instagram, and Reels.
You know, it's so funny. Just speaking on that, just for a brief second. It's so funny because I said probably 2 years ago, I said Instagram's eventually going to go to subscription based. I didn't know they was going to include the blue check, but I said they're going to, because why would they not? Why people make millions of dollars off that platform? Right. I don't mind paying them $15 a month.
Millions of dollars.
No, they are, but it's business, bro. Like, if you have a platform that people are making a whole lot of money off of course you're gonna want a little piece of that. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's business.
I ain't buying no blue check though.
No, but it's not even about that. Right, but it's not about that. It's about like I would have paid for it without the blue check, just because I've been impersonated multiple times. Right. I need my account to be protected and my people to be protected so they're not getting scammed.
But yours is a little different because you're TampaMystic. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't.
Yeah, some of these people with 300 followers, y'all don't need to be buying no blue checks.
Right. So I understand they want to monetize more.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is monetizing, but you know.
Yeah. It's a bittersweet.
Have to learn how to checks and balances with it.
They really do. I think they should have put a little bit more structure to where you have to have a certain amount of motion going on. You know what I'm saying?
They probably made 20 million.
Of course, easily.
First day.
Easily. Easily. You know what I'm saying? It's a business move. I get it. I respect it because I've made a lot of money off Instagram, so it is what it is. Who you want to give a shout out to? I know you brought your team with you today.
Yeah, shout out to the whole Righteous, Cash Monet, Baybo Baker, Alon Jones, Mob Kilos, Ashton Ray. Shout out my wife, my kids. Daddy love y'all, you know. And anybody that's getting some money, doing good business, let's link up.
Yeah. There you go.
Good business.
Good business.
Let's link up.
That's a big difference. Last but not least, we live. Industry's Most Wanted. Shout out to V.V.S. V.V.S. Righteous in the building. It's all righteous.
Righteous.
Big righteous. Go ahead and let them know what makes you the industry's most wanted.
You know what makes me the industry most wanted? Because I understand my business and I run my business well. Facts.
Straight like that, man. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Righteous.
Boom. We up out of here, y'all.
Big righteous.
Big righteous.
With the baddest bitch you ever seen on my life. That's my wife and she gon' take your bitch with us tonight. Money I'ma spend and never tricking, not even.